NHL Atlantic Division Power Rankings 2025-26. Sabres position revealed. The Atlantic Division's power struggle. Can anyone dethrone the Florida Panthers? As the NHL season approaches, the Atlantic Division is abuzz with anticipation. But here's the harsh reality. The back-to-back Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers are still the team to beat. While other division members bolstered their rosters, the Buffalo Sabres' off-season moves, though decent, didn't exactly set the world on fire. Will this be another season of almost for the Sabres, or can they surprise us all? Let's dive into our early Atlantic Division power rankings, where controversy and debate are always just around the corner. 1. Florida Panthers. The dynasty continues. The Panthers' ability to re-sign Sam Bennett, Aaron Ekblad and Brad Marchand in a whirlwind 4-day span before free agency sent a clear message. They're not done dominating just yet. With a roster tailor-made for playoff success, they'll likely cruise through the regular season, saving their best for when it matters most. 2. Tampa Bay Lightning. Quiet confidence. Don't let the Lightning's relatively quiet summer fool you. Their savvy signing of Pontus Holmberg, who excelled defensively for the Toronto Maple Leafs, will provide a nice boost to their bottom six. Coming off a 102-point campaign with the league's second-best goal differential, plus 75, they're still a force to be reckoned with. 3. Toronto Maple Leafs. Post-Marner era uncertainty. The Leafs' postseason woes always overshadow their regular season success. With Mitch Marner now in Vegas, Toronto's approach has shifted towards a more balanced lineup. But will this new strategy pay off, or will they miss Marner's star power? Only time will tell. 4. Ottawa Senators. Sleeping Giants. Despite ranking 11th in the NHL in all situations expected goals for percentage, XGF percentage, over the last 3 seasons, the Senators have just one playoff appearance to show for it. Their solid offseason, highlighted by the acquisition of defenseman Jordan Spence, might just be the catalyst for a top 3 breakthrough in the Atlantic. 5. Montreal Canadiens. Goaltending conundrum. The Habs' late-season surge last year was promising, but their minus 20 goal differential told a different story. Trading for Noah Dobson was a masterstroke, but their season hinges on one of Sam Montembeault, Capo Kakkonen, or Jakub Doviz having a standout year in goal. Could prize prospect Jacob Fowler be the answer, or would an AHL season be more beneficial for his development? 6. Buffalo Sabres fringe playoff hopefuls. This ranking feels fair for a full-strength Sabres team, but their lack of organizational depth, particularly on defense, could prove disastrous if injuries strike. They're also crossing their fingers about goaltending, with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen looking to bounce back from a miserable season, 0.887 save percentage. Detroit Red Wings, a summer of missed opportunities. After a strong finish last season, a more active off-season could have generated real excitement in Hockeytown. Instead, the additions of James Van Riemsdyk and Mason Appleton don't exactly move the needle. Will goalie John Gibson's resurgence continue, or was last year an anomaly? 8. Boston Bruins, rebuilding for the future. With no 7 overall pick James Hagens poised to become the face of the franchise's next generation, the Bruins are in for a multi-year rebuilding effort. As the trade deadline approaches, will they opt for a full-scale roster teardown or try to retool around cornerstones like David Pastrnak and Charlie McAvoy? The future is uncertain in Boston. Now it's your turn. Agree or disagree with our power rankings? Do you think the Sabres have what it takes to sneak into the playoffs, or will the Panthers run away with the division once again? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Buffalo Sabres weekly update. Trade rumors and roster moves. The Buffalo Sabres are currently experiencing an unusually quiet summer, a fact that has left many fans feeling a mix of disappointment and concern. These supporters had high hopes for their team to be more proactive during the NHL draft, free agency, and the trade market. But here's where it gets controversial. While some fans are eager for big moves, others believe that a more cautious approach might be beneficial in the long run. In recent news, Yegor Chigakov, a forward for the Columbus Blue Jackets, has reportedly expressed a desire to be traded, with the Sabres being one of the teams showing interest in acquiring the right winger. This could potentially add a new dynamic to Buffalo's roster, but it remains to be seen how serious these discussions will become. In a surprising turn of events, the Sabres initially sought to take Bowen Byram to salary arbitration. However, they later announced that he has signed a 2-year contract to remain with the team. This decision does not necessarily hinder general manager Kevin Adams' ability to trade him if needed, but it does solidify the Sabres' defensive lineup, which is a positive development for the team. Aside from these developments, the overall atmosphere surrounding the Sabres has been notably quiet, with little news regarding further roster additions. This silence has left fans wondering what the future holds for their beloved team. Are they waiting for the right moment to make a splash? Or is this a sign of a more strategic, long-term plan? As we look ahead, it's clear that the Sabres are at a crossroads. What do you think? Should they be more aggressive in pursuing trades and signings? Or is it wiser to build slowly and carefully? Share your thoughts in the comments below.